I'm done. Thank you.
Gabe, AD and LeBron will go in here once they're dressed.
Hey, Gabe, you just heard Austin talking some about the third quarter, but he said he felt like that was the turning point of these three games. So what have you noticed in that period and just kind of coming out of halftime, where has Denver turned things up? Have things that worked in the first half not? What have you noticed?
I think they just get more detailed. Their execution picks up. They're a little more locked in than we are, I think, when we come out the half. And, we've seen Denver throughout the year. They take advantage of any opportunity. That's credit to them. They're a well-coached team. They play hard. They do things the right way. They play ball the right way. So we got to put together 48 minutes to be a team like this.
Gabe, they had 14 offensive rebounds tonight, and that's been a theme in these matchups. How much of that is like a size thing of just their front line is 6'10" and above? How much of that is you guys not boxing out or the defensive rotations? Like, how do you kind of view that problem of the offensive rebounds and how that's played out?
Yeah, I'm not one to really make excuses like that. I think Austin kind of hit on the head. We just got to want it a little bit more. Some of these balls are loose on the floor, 50-50s, or it's in the air. It's an opportunity for either one to get it. It seems like they keep coming up with those balls. And, we feel it, and it happens in the fourth, and we're trying to make a run. But it's throughout the game, like you said. They have 14 of them. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot of extra opportunities.
Gabe, for the last half of the season, you guys are one of the better offensive and shooting teams in the league. In this series, you guys haven't been able to replicate that offensive success. Does that make this more frustrating? I guess what you're seeing offensively that hasn't clicked so far, especially in the second halves.
Yeah, we just got to be a little more intentional, I think. I think we get away from what's working sometimes, and we get a little random. And like I said, they start to take advantage of all those opportunities, whether they get a quick rebound and get out and run, or we just go 3 trips with empty possessions, and they're scoring 3 trips. And the way they play at their pace, so they kind of slow the game down, it can put a lot of pressure on you offensively.
Gabe, before this series started, as a group, you guys had won 12 out of 15, and you were a big part of some of those down the stretch, including the play-in. Obviously, everyone knows Nuggets are the defending champs. Like, there's a built-in respect that comes there. But is there any, I don't know, shock or just the swiftness that, you go from that 5 or 6 days ago, 12 out of 15, and now you're down 3-0 in this series?
No. It's one game at a time. So, just last season, I was up 3-0 and ended up in a Game 7. So, crazier things have happened in the playoffs. It's playoff basketball. And, fortunately, we get another chance to play Saturday. And, we get a chance to keep the season extended.
Hey, Gabe. When we saw you last playoffs with Miami Heat to see what an impact you had, and now you were out for such a long time during the whole season, how frustrating is that for you to see, knowing what you're capable of, and still, of course, because of the surgery, not being at the point that you still can bring the same effort?
Yeah, obviously it's tough adjusting to a new team, a new situation in general, and you add the surgery and missing, majority of the season. I don't even know what game it is for me now. It's like my 14th or 15th or something like that. But I'm just trying to find ways to impact winning, whatever I can in my minutes out there, and whatever.